As a young person, making the decision to settle down to get married is wonderful. A lot of young people at a certain age, they begin to make plans and have it in mind to settle down with their partner one day. But what is even more important than the decision to get married is the reason behind that decision. So when you finally make that decision, it's also very important that you ask yourself why. Why do you want to get married? Because a lot of people are actually getting into that marriage institution for the wrong reasons, and it affects them in the long run. So the reason behind your decision to get married is more important than that decision to get married. So in today's episode, I'm going to be enlightening you guys on various reasons why people want to get married. Both good and bad. There are people that want to get married for the right reason. There are people that want to get married for the wrong reasons. So it's very important. Your reason for deciding to settle down is actually very important. But before I begin with that, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. So what are some of the reasons why people get married? Of course, the question is, why do you want to get married? So to answer this question, some people want to get married to get away from house chores. Yeah, especially the ladies, they just want to leave their father's house. Like they want to run away forever, permanently from their house. So they feel like the best escape route is marriage. So for that reason, just because they want to leave that house, they just decide to get married. Some people also get married just to make people stop talking and stop talking about them and stop reminding them of their age, because probably as a woman you're now in your middle 30s, late 30s, early 40s. You know how society is. People keep reminding you that you're now of age, your time is going, blah 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 and all of that. So for that reason, because they feel their time is going and it's getting too late, they just get married. Some people get married out of jealousy. Maybe their friends are now getting married one by one, and before you know, they begin to feel inferior. They begin to get jealous, and for that reason, they'll begin to look for their own man to get settled down with. You know how ladies can be when it comes to this kind of thing. They'll begin to look for their own man just to prove a point, you know, and which is really bad. It's a wrong reason. These are like wrong reasons why people get married. Do you know that some people also get married out of rebound, just to prove to their ex that someone can need them, want them, get married to them, just to pepper their ex? They just decide to get married just to make sure they try to prove a point. That is a wrong reason to make the decision to get married. It is very important that when you want to get married, marry for the right reasons. Some people get married also out of parental pressure, both the ladies and the guys. Maybe their parents have been disturbing them. When will you get married? At every slightest opportunity, on call, once they see them, they're already reminding their children, when are you getting married? They will even be looking for people to, match them with and all of that. Because of that pressure, that can be really, really disturbing. They just decided to get married. Not like they really wanted to, but they just decided to give in to their parents, the whole pressure and everything. Some other people also get married because of sex, because they feel that, they will have unlimited sex when they get married. So just for that reason, they decide, oh, I'm now of age, so why not? They just decide to get married just to have unlimited sex. Some people get married just to have children. There are a lot of people out there that decide to have children. They don't want to get married. But some people, just because they feel like it's not actually proper to have a child out of wedlock and all of that, they just decide to just settle down so that they can have kids, like from their own, kids of their own blood. There are people that just made that decision to get married, all because they need an heir, because they need children. They just feel like they're getting old and they just need someone they can train, someone that will be of their blood, that kind of thing. There are people that make those kind of decisions. Some people also get married just the men, some men get married just to have a legally married maid in their home, someone that will slave for them in the kitchen for the rest of their lives, which is really, really bad. It is not good to have the wrong mindset towards marriage. Like, you're getting married for the wrong reasons. It's really bad. So there are actually guys that just decided to get married just to have a slave, a maid, a legally married maid. It is very, very appalling. There are ladies that get married just to answer Mrs., just to bear that title, Mrs. They just decide to get married, not like they wanted to, or they even love the person, or for any other reason. Just because they want to bear that title, Mrs., they just rush into marriage. There are also some people that get married for pastoral appointments. There are some appointments that cannot be given to you if you're not married. A lot of organizations, religious organizations, are like that. So for that reason, they just decide to just pick someone, get married, and get done with the appointment and stuff. It is the wrong reason, and it is not right at all. You're not supposed to get married for the wrong reasons. There are also people that get married just to have a father figure or a mother figure for their kids. Yes, there are people that have children out of wedlock, it could be that they lost their partner, widows and widowers. So they just get another person, another partner, just to have, a mother figure or a father figure, as the case may be, for their children. It is also a reason to get married. There are people that also get married just so that their children can have a father figure or a mother figure in their life, not like they actually needed their partner. And finally, for today's episode, there are people that get married for money, for material things. Yes, there are a lot of people that behave like that. Want someone that has the financial capacity to take care of them and their family, they just decide to settle down with that person. Not like they love the person, like they are willing to be in that marriage, all because of the money, all because of what they are gaining from that person, or because of what they will gain from that person when they finally get married to the person. They decide to get married. Now, all of these things I just mentioned are wrong reasons why people get married. Yes, all of them are wrong. You're meant to marry for the right reasons. You're meant to get married to each other to make each other better, to bring out the best in your partner, to make the both of you become better versions of yourself, to help each other fulfill destiny. It's very important that you marry for the right reason. When you get married to someone, you're meant to be a blessing to them, not someone that will enter their lives and begin to suck the blessings out of them. It's not right. You shouldn't marry for the wrong reason. In fact, marrying for the selfish reasons is actually the one of the most common reasons why a lot of marriages are going down, because people enter into this institution called marriage for the wrong reasons. It is affecting a lot of children. This divorce of a thing has a way that it affects the children, and the divorce is becoming more like a common thing in this 21st century. It's becoming a common thing in the society, which is really wrong. I believe that when people marry for the right reasons, it wouldn't be this bad. But because a lot of people are getting married for selfish reasons, that is why a lot of things tend to go wrong in marriage. Many people's relationship is just screaming me, 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 me all the time. Selfishness. Nobody is willing to love sincerely anymore. Nobody is willing to be patient, to be kind, to marry for the right reasons, to love someone for the right reasons. No, our society today, they no longer believe that true love exists. And that is why once they have little misunderstanding and they feel it's no longer working, they don't even make efforts for it to work. It's either they start cheating or they just walk away. They just get a divorce. Like, fast, no time. Selfishness is the root cause of all marital crisis. And because of that selfishness, now making people have the wrong mindset towards marriage. But still, a lot of people are still enjoying their marriage. Marriage is not all about what you get. It's also all about giving. What are you investing in the life of your partner? How are you impacting that person's life, making that person's life better? These are things to consider as well in marriage, and they are very important. Young people, dear singles, marry for the right reasons. When you want to get married, you're supposed to get married to become a blessing to your partner. You're supposed to get married in order to make the life of that your partner better, not bitter. So until you come to this point where you understand these things, where you have that understanding that you're meant to get married for the right reasons and not for the wrong reasons, my dear, you are not ready. So prepare yourself mentally. Prepare your mind before you say I do, before you propose. It is very important. So until you have that understanding, I wish you all the best in your marriage as you say I do. To all the single guys out there, I wish you all the best as you propose. Please don't forget to marry for the right reasons. So that is all I have to say for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thanks so much for listening. And please, if you have anything to say about today's video, please kindly drop your comments in the comment section. And there are so many other reasons why people get married, both the wrong and the right. If you know any, you could also enlighten us by dropping your opinions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching my video once again. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you.